Well, spring is in the air, and of course I am so impatient to pull out all my spring fragrances and start wearing them. I am in the spring kind of mood. I'm pulling out all my spring wardrobe. By the way, I wanted to show you my dress. It's kind of like this 1950s style dress. It's really cute in person. So sometimes when I'm sitting down here, you guys can't really see what I'm wearing. You just can see the top. A lot of the times you assume I'm wearing a top, not a dress. A lot of the times I am actually wearing dresses because I love dresses. Anyway, I will link everything down in the description box that I'm wearing and all that stuff if you guys want. This year I have some brand new fragrances, actually new releases, as well as new fragrances to my collection that I'm planning to wear in rotation this spring. Most of the ones that I have here, they're new to my collection, or brand new actually, new releases. So I cannot wait to share them with you guys. Of course, these are going to be just my designer picks. I of course also have my niche fragrance picks, which I'm super excited to share with you guys because they're all brand new actually. So I cannot wait to share with you those, which will be the video after this one. But right now in this video, I'm going to share with you my beautiful spring designer perfume wardrobe. So let's jump in. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous scented fragrance review. Like I said, I have my gorgeous designer spring fragrances that I am dying to share with you guys in this video. So the first fragrance I want to share with you is a brand new release right here. This is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. You guys, I've been waiting for spring to come around to wear this fragrance. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous orange blossom fragrance. It's a slightly sweet, beautiful, fresh orange blossom fragrance. I'm going to go ahead and spray as many fragrances as I can on me, on my skin, because I like to give you guys an accurate reading. Ooh. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's beautifully fresh, but at the same time slightly sweet. I say sweet because this has the most beautiful candied lemon note in the opening, you guys. You know, it's that citrusy freshness, but with this slight lacing of sweetness in it. So it's perfect, and it complements the gourmand or gourmand notes in this fragrance. This has panna cotta, which is an Italian dessert, kind of like a custardy sweet dessert, which also complements the nice dose of vanilla in this fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. And that orange blossom is so pretty. Like the orange blossom you get in Cleo Love Don't Be Shy or Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Only this doesn't have that, you know, like the marshmallow obviously, but the orange blossom in this shines more. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. So there's a little bit of a slight lactonic vibe from that panna cotta because it's kind of a milk-based dessert. Absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is a beautiful fragrance for spring and summer. You can wear it in the summertime as well, but I've been dying to wear it, waiting for spring to come. So Devotion's gonna be one of my main, you know, everyday fragrances this spring. So it's a really good one. I didn't expect it to be as good as it actually is. So another one that is new to my fragrance collection, I just recently talked about this in one of my videos. I will link it down in the description box. I think it was my most recent fragrance haul. But anyway, well, not the affordable one, but the other one that I just recently uploaded. It is of course Bvlgari Bicieme, which means kiss me in Italian. This is from the Allegra line. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Oh, I love this fragrance. This is such a beautiful white floral fragrance. Ooh, with this gorgeous sweetness, this beautiful, beautiful underlying sweetness. This is a gardenia fragrance, but it is a very natural gardenia. It's not your usually synthetic smelling gardenia you get from most fragrances. I'm almost 100% positive that this is a natural gardenia note because it's super, super pretty, and I can smell the other beautiful notes that are in here, other floral notes. I could swear almost at one point that there's a slight hint of rose in here, you guys. It's like that full petaled, velvety, sort of red rose, you know. Oh, but the gardenia is absolutely stunning in this fragrance. If you're not usually a fan of gardenia, don't you worry. This is not your typical gardenia you get in any other fragrance you've ever smelled. This is something else. This is so, so, so stunning. There is a sweetness in this fragrance, probably from the amber, and probably this has vanilla as well, quite a bit, because there's that sweetness that you only get from notes like amber and vanilla, not the overly sweetness you get from other kind of gourmand notes, you know. I just can smell my hand all day and go with this fragrance. And the gardenia, like I said, in here, all the floral notes feel so lush, full petaled. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I talked to you about, I actually put it away, but there is a great layering combo for this. The new Sol de Janeiro's Delicious Drench body cream with this is a match made in heaven. I'm going to assume that has gardenia in it somewhere, and I know that it has like passion flower and a couple of other notes, but anyway, oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. The only issue that I have with this fragrance is that it needs to be resprayed. It kind of disappears after about 5 hours. You have to really layer this with like a body cream like what I just suggested, or a body oil. White floral body oils, if you have it in a gardenia scent, use that. And of course, overspray. I don't often encourage obnoxious overspraying because it can be very, you know, it can work against you because you're trying to smell good and get compliments. But if you overspray, people are not going to compliment you because they're going to be more, you know, kind of offended than anything else. But anyway, this I do encourage that you overspray because this one does need to be oversprayed for it to last longer. It does project. It's, I would say, a moderate scent bubble. It doesn't reach people on the other end of the room, but if you're in close proximity with people, they will smell you. I haven't worn this enough, or I haven't gotten a chance to wear this enough to get the amount of compliments that I know I'm gonna get on this fragrance. And let me know down in the comment section if you had this for longer than I do and you have received compliments, because I would really like to know. Yeah, my husband, by the way, loves this one. Absolutely beautiful. I can't help myself. This is one of the most gorgeous fragrances I have in my collection. I can't help it. And look at this bottle. Oh my gosh. By the way, guys, I'm going to get the entire Allegra line. I promise you that. You know, I'm crazy like that. I mean, I have almost the entire Dior Privé collection in here. You know, once I start to collect like the Guerlain, I'm collecting the entire everything, you know, from the Art de la Matière collection. So I can go crazy. I think I'm gonna go ham with the Allegra as well. Stay tuned for future videos to see more Bvlgari Allegra line fragrances. Okay, then I have this one right here. So this is not brand new to my collection, but you guys, I buy fragrances and sometimes I have 600 fragrances and I don't get to rotate through them as much as I would like to, because then, you know, the next new thing comes, and then you forget to go through all of your fragrances. But this one this year, I am determined to use. This is Sakura by Dior, you guys, from the Privé collection, obviously from the La Collection Privé line. I'm definitely going to try and wear this because you guys, here in DC in springtime in March, all the cherry blossoms blossom. You know, all the trees, like we have a lot of cherry blossom here in around DC in the DMV area. In DC by the Potomac River, we have a lot of cherry blossom trees, sakura trees that Japan donated to US, and we usually go see the cherry blossoms. You know, it's the cherry blossom festival. So when I go, this is the fragrance I will be wearing because sakura is cherry blossom. So let me tell you how gorgeous this fragrance is. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's such a pretty cherry blossom. It's a very cherry blossom dominant fragrance. Oh, this has such a pretty slightly green opening, you guys, and it is that Japanese cherry blossom sakura all the way. Okay. There's obviously, you know, there are some other floral notes in the background. Obviously things like rose, you know, there's jasmine, there's hedion too, I think, and all these floral notes. But it is that Japanese cherry blossom that is the star. All these beautiful floral notes with a big dose of musk. It really is a powdery, musky cherry blossom fragrance all the way. No matter what other notes are in here, it is the Japanese cherry blossom you smell the most. So it's kind of a slightly green, musky, powdery Japanese cherry blossom fragrance. Perfect for spring. I can't think of anything more perfect for spring than that. I actually have the Sakura body butter and the body wash. So together, match made in heaven. So I'm going to be using that quite a bit, including when we go to see the cherry blossoms in DC. So I just now recently got my first Aqua Allegoria from Guerlain fragrance right here, you guys. This is the Aqua Allegoria Forte Rosa. This one, you guys, is such a beautiful rose. It's a very fresh rose fragrance, but it's not just your typical fresh rose fragrance. It's, oh my goodness, you guys. Whew, this is so refreshing. It's a very refreshing, fruity rose fragrance, but in the most beautiful, feminine way you can possibly imagine. It has the most juicy, fruity notes like peach. There's a beautiful, juicy peach and a little bit of a juicy greenness, because cassis leaves are the leaves of the blackcurrant fruit, which is a very juicy, bursting fruit. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was blackcurrant in here too, because I'm pretty sure it does. Whenever there's cassis, usually there's blackcurrant as well. And the blackcurrant leaves, which is cassis, is not just your average green note. It is a very kind of juicy feeling green note, you know? Rose all the way. Honestly, I don't smell many other or any other floral notes in here. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, and it has a gorgeous vanilla benzoin kind of base with a sensuality from sandalwood. It's like a creamy woody note. It's quite woody actually in the base, but that very sensual, creamy kind of woody base like sandalwood. Hint of patchouli, which I think adds it's perfection. You need patchouli in this fragrance because patchouli gives this slight earthiness that almost make the roses smell realistic, like real, like a rose picked from the garden kind of thing, because it reminds you of the stem and the whole rose, you know? Oh my gosh, this is so juicy. Okay, so that's the word that comes to my mind. It is a super juicy, fresh rose fragrance, and it screams spring. It screams spring. You can, yes, wear it in the summer too, but you guys, it is perfection for spring. Perfection, absolute perfection. Okay, another fragrance that is new to my collection that I just got is this one. This is from the new Guerlain L'Art de la Matière collection. You guys, this is Rose Cherie from that collection. It is a beautiful, pretty light rose fragrance. I actually haven't decanted it yet to a spray bottle, so I'm just gonna smell out of here. Oh my gosh. This allegedly, you guys, is the replacement for French Kiss, which was from a different collection, but that's been discontinued. So this is apparently the reincarnation of it in the L'Art de la Matière collection. So I don't know, it's just a rumor I heard. I don't know how accurate it is, but I hope it's true, because I've been crying in my mind, like whining over not getting my hands on French Kiss. Okay, so I really hope so. Is there any of you out there who has the old French Kiss from the other collection and this one from the new L'Art de la Matière collection? So let me know if there's a difference between French Kiss and this or not. Is it true what I heard? Oh, gosh, I can't stop. Oh, smelling this. I'm gonna actually take a little bit and I'm going to put it on my hand over here, on my arm over here, and I'm going to give you the reading on my skin. Oh my god, it's pretty. You guys, this is the most delicate. Now, let me tell you something. If you're one of those people who like beast mode fragrances, you're not going to like this. You want to have loud fragrances and that's all you like, you will not like this fragrance. This is a very demure, delicate, feminine, pretty. It's this slate green almond, you guys. And it has like beautiful pink, pretty florals in here. It's obviously got rose in it, but I smell other pretty florals. Maybe peony, maybe like Patalia type, like pretty pink florals, you know, but rose is the queen in this fragrance. Oh my gosh. And you guys, this has a delicate, beautiful, sophisticated violet note in there as well, like a pretty beautiful violet as well. It is so delicate, so gorgeous, delicately feminine, beautiful fragrance, perfect for spring and summer. I'll be wearing this to death this spring and summer, basically. So highly recommend this fragrance. I got mine from Place Vendôme. I will put Steven's information down there. You can get it from the Guerlain website too, but here in the US, I think buying from Place Vendôme is a little cheaper. I'm not affiliated with them. I have nothing to do with them. I'm just trying to help you guys get something, you know, like it for a better price. And not to mention, they send you such gorgeous goodies with your purchase, you know, which you won't get from Guerlain website. Another beauty, like goddess level beauty that I'm dying to wear this spring is actually an affordable designer fragrance. This is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Violet. Oh my gosh, you guys, I talked about this in my last video, which was a affordable fragrance haul. Gems, affordable gems, I say, that people are missing out on. I haven't sprayed it here yet, so let me spray right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, this fragrance is indescribably gorgeous. I mean, seriously, it kind of puts away some of the more expensive fragrances in my collection. Really, I mean, where have I been with this fragrance all my life? Why is no one talking about this? Oh my gosh, this is a gorgeously juicy violet fragrance. You know, the floral note violet, which is the most feminine fragrance note ever. So the violet is the queen in this fragrance, but this has this juicy fruitiness from that juicy blackcurrant in the opening. Not to mention, I forgot the beautiful pear. You guys know how beautiful pear is in fragrances like my Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. You know how feminine pear note is in that. It's just the same way of, obviously these are not fragrances that smell like each other. What I'm trying to say is that pear note is absolutely stunning. There's something very fresh out of the shower about this fragrance. It smells like a very expensive kind of, I don't want to say this because then you're going to think it smells cheap. No, it doesn't in any way smell cheap. It smells actually like a perfume, but it kind of reminds you of a woman, a goddess level beautiful woman stepping out of the shower and just smelling like $1,000,000, okay? It has a bit of a soapy vibe, okay? I will say that much. I just wonder if there's mimosa in here, but I'm not really smelling mimosa, but that's usually tends to give a soapy vibe. But you guys, it's a juicy, I think it's the blackcurrant and the pear mixed with that violet that gives it this divine scent in the scent. I'm telling you, oh gosh, it obviously has sufficient amount of vanilla, giving it a slight sweetness, some slight fruity notes like sandalwood, very sensual, and of course musks, which always is a must. Musk is a must, I always say, and it's just gorgeous, you guys. It smells like this stunning goddess-like woman wearing a white dress, you know. She just stepped out of a waterfall, having bathed with her long dark hair, and now she's stepping out of the waterfall and she smells like $1,000,000. Oh my gosh. Dolce Violet, get your hands on it. It's not even expensive. Another fragrance that I'm super excited to wear. I just bought it. It was also in my affordable fragrance haul. Is this one right here. It's a very beautiful, kind of slightly tropical, sweet candied fragrance. This is MAC Candy Yum Yum. I am in love with these sort of Barbie-esque candied fragrances lately, you guys. Oh my gosh, I kind of went on a candied fragrance binge, and I bought a whole bunch of these deliciously candy smelling fragrances that are very Barbie-esque. You know, those are the fragrances Barbie would wear, you know, or in real life if she was a real, beautiful. This has a gorgeous sort of tropical opening with that delicious guava. You guys know Dolce & Gabbana L'Impératrice. You guys, in that fragrance, you get that beautiful guava note with the watermelon. There's no watermelon in this one, but you know what I mean. That's kind of fruity opening. But this has beautiful like iris, cherry blossom type of beautiful, delicate florals. And the candiness, candy vibe comes from a gorgeous, delicious cotton candy note in the base mixed with a big dose of vanilla. It is very beautiful. It's not your typical obvious cotton candy fragrance like some of those, you know, fragrances that are like Ariana Grande type fragrances. It's not. It's actually very interesting with that guava tropical opening. Very excited to wear it this spring and summer. It's actually something that will go all the way to the end of summer. One of the oldies but goodies that I will never stop wearing, and I always pull it out in springtime and I never have to spray much, this fragrance. This is Guerlain Insolence in the B bottle. Now it comes in new packaging, which I don't really love, you guys. I'm a huge fan of B bottles, and I will always be a huge fan of B bottles, and I'm so glad I bought this back when this was still in B bottles. Oh my gosh, this is that beautiful candied violet fragrance, you guys. This smells like a woodland fairy. It smells like a bunch of fairies. Every time I close my eyes, I spray this fragrance, I picture beautiful bunch of fairies dressed all in lilac and lavender, and they're holding each other's hands, dancing in a circle, and they're all smelling like this, and they're eating violet candy. This smells like violet candy. You know, guys, what I'm talking about, that those violet candies, I'll put a picture over here. Smells like violet candy. It smells like a fairy eating violet candy. It's a very powdery fragrance, super feminine. It has iris, violet, all powdery, you know, kind of makeup, kind of smelling powdery notes, and that sophistication from the violet, which is not as powdery as iris, but you know what I mean, adds that sophistication to fragrances. It really has a lot of powdery notes. It's absolutely stunning, you guys. It smells like a fairy-like woman, okay? And then here's this gorgeous beauty, which I had neglected last year. I want to wear this a lot more this spring. I'm running out of space, you guys. I'll try here. This is a beautiful musky rose with a plummy under. Oh, beautiful. This has very plummy, fruity nuances, and it's very much a rose fragrance, but it's very fruity as well and musky. So fruity, musky. I think it's a plum note, which gives it this really sexy, you know, like the plum note in what's that fragrance, Marc Jacobs Decadence, without the pickle juice vibes people are talking about, which I don't get. I don't smell anything like that. But anyway, the beautiful plum though. Oh, the plumminess is there. This has a beautiful rose note, you guys. It's really, really pretty. And there might be other like white florals, like maybe tuberose, because there's a little bit of like almost kind of bubblegum undertones to it. And lots of vanilla, not overly so. It is such a feminine, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Need to wear this more often this spring. And here is another one of my favorite scents to wear in spring and summer. This is such a beautiful, natural magnolia, gardenia, like creamy white floral fragrance, you guys. Oh goodness, I'm running out of space. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if the camera is showing. Do you see? It's kind of like spring milk. The juice is actually milk colored. It's kind of like milk. It smells like magnolia bush. Like if you put your head into a magnolia bush, but you accidentally broke one of the leaves or the flower from the stem, and you know, like that's like the milky sap. You know that it's kind of and it smells like a little green, and that mixed with the actual beautiful magnolia scent. You guys, it's absolutely beautiful, and it smells so clean. This is for like that clean girl aesthetic, for clean girl vibe. It smells super fashionable, like a very fashionable, clean smelling, clean girl type of person. This has like honeysuckle, jasmine, all these other, and gardenia probably too, and some greenness, which gives it that sort of sap, kind of like the white milky sap type of vibe. It actually reminds me, when you spray it on, that the whiteness reminds me of like that milky sap. It looks exactly like it. It's kind of like spraying that on. So beautiful. It's such a clean, beautiful, gorgeous, 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 goddess smelling fragrance. Did I even tell you what this is? This is J'adore Parfum d'Or, you guys. Yes, I'm gonna, by the way, it is, I don't know if you guys can see, it's down to there. So very soon I'm going to need a backup. Then I have this new release from Givenchy. This is Givenchy L'Entretien Rouge Ultime. You guys, this one, I thought I lost it. I couldn't find it for a long time. I'm gonna have to start spraying on the cap, you guys, because I'm out of space on my arms. Oh, you guys. This is such a beautiful tuberosy, jasmine, and like citrus florals, like orange blossom, neroli, you know, like that's the kind of opening this has. And then you smell that beautiful tuberose. There's a little hint of sweetness underneath. I know there's like cacao or cacao powder in here. With vanilla most definitely in the base. But there's a very interesting note in the base of this fragrance. They are very, very subtle, giving it a bit of an edge in that base. It's very barely detectable even, you know. And there's a little bit of, I think, ambroxan. So beautiful. It's such a pretty tuberose scent, but it smells almost a little bit like kind of makeup. Like it has like that, I don't know, woman wearing a red dress getting ready in front of a well-lit vanity kind of vibe, you know. It's very, very fashionable smelling, beautiful fragrance. Been waiting for spring to arrive to wear it. And then another one of my super favorite fragrances, because it's actually really unique. Not from a very unique line of fragrances, but this is very unique. This is Giorgio Armani My Way Parfum. Okay, so this is different from the other My Ways. I know a lot of people don't like the original or the other flankers, but this one is very unique, you guys, because of that Iris Pallida note. Iris Pallida is this particular type of iris that is even heightened in that sort of makeup lipstick, makeup powder kind of vibe. It's very womanly, very, very feminine, uber feminine, because of that Iris Pallida, the powderiness from it. But this does have a beautiful tuberose note that I smell as well. Not overly bubblegummy, but that beautiful, beautiful tuberose, uniquely tuberose scent that we're all familiar with. It has like sort of that ambery animalic scent to it. Loads of musk, which adds to that beautiful powderiness, really complements it. A little bit of vanilla woodiness. It smells like a well-dressed woman wearing red lipstick, okay? Absolutely stunning. Last but not least, I have this fragrance. I put it last because it's kind of like an honorable mention because it was limited edition. I'm so sorry if you didn't get a hold of this, you guys, when it was out. This is the Barbie edition of the Valentino Born in Roma line, you know. Basically, it's not a Barbie edition, you know what I mean? It smells like a fragrance Barbie would wear. It is Valentino Born in Roma, only even more kind of like girly and Barbie-like. It's got that orange blossom just like the original, loads of vanilla, the mandarin orange with that syrupy citrus and all that. But there is something almost, I don't want to say bubblegum, but like candy sweet like about this one. It just smells like Barbie, you guys. It smells sweet, kind of slightly candy-like, you know. There's some kind of candy-ish note in here. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Been dying to wear this, waiting for spring because it's a little, I wouldn't say it's too light, but it's light, not heavy enough or strong enough for winter. Yeah, so I've been waiting for spring to wear it. You guys, that is my spring lineup, spring design perfume lineup for this year. Obviously, I have a lot more fragrances than this. These are like my main ones that I'm going to be wearing from my designer collection this spring. I have more designer fragrances that I'll be wearing this spring, but these are what stood out. And of course, I have a whole bunch of niche fragrances that I'm pulling out for this spring, which will be in the next video. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you will not miss those videos that are upcoming. Otherwise, you won't be notified. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I post a lot of fun content. You guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next video.